We welcome you to the group, and we'll be happy to have a good AMA session together.
Thanks for having us.
Could you please introduce yourself to the audience, and how long have you been in the cryptocurrency market? Thank you.
We've got 4 developers. That's myself, Johan, Adrian, and Lee. We're fully doxed and we've undergone a KYC, as I was saying, and the certificate is available on the website. Then we have Kat, who is our community manager, and he's had a lot of experience within the crypto space, and he's managed communities in the past, and he's currently doing the same job for us now. He talks to people on a day-to-day basis within the community and addresses questions and answers any queries from new and existing investors. The 5 of us together, we are part of, we have access to the multi-sig, which is a 4 out of 5 protocol, which is basically a safeguard that we have in place, which means that any money that we need to take from the marketing wallet needs the approval of 4 out of 5 of us to approve that transaction. And then also we have our coding team. They're also fully doxed, and they're gold rated on CreditSafe. They're working closely with us in developing the staking platform and the centralized exchange. They've had huge amounts of wealth of knowledge, and they spent a lot of time working with blockchain and developing applications. So they've had a lot of experience.
The admin is actually asking if you have any experience developing other token in this market, and how long have you been in the cryptocurrency market? How long have you been active in this section? Thank you.
We've been active in the crypto markets for over a year, and for the better part of the last 6 to 8 months, we have been part of a few different projects, predominantly working closely with the developer team, but never actually being a part of the developer team of the tokens that we have worked with. We've been mainly community managers and moderators, and generally representing the community in front of the developers. But after seeing, sorry,
excuse me, has it only been for this specific token or any other tokens?
It has been for other tokens before that, but many of them didn't turn out too well. Either the developers didn't listen to the community, so the community left the tokens, or the developers tried to drain the money from the token. And we were part of these tokens as investors and as part of the community, and like leading the community, seeing how the developers sort of betrayed the token and treated the community as though the community didn't matter and made false promises. That's when we decided that we were going to launch our own project where the community will always be heard, and we're going to make the token from the point of view of investors, and we're going to make the project such a project that we would feel comfortable as investors to invest in. That's why our liquidity is locked. That's why we've been KYC evaluated. That's why our contract has been written by a reputable contracts writer. That's why we've been audited by CertTech and all these things. And we also have a multi-signature wallet, as Martin mentioned earlier, which is also really important because we've seen other projects beforehand, basically where one of the developers just decided to do dirty the rest of the team and steal all the money for himself, and then the project just dies. we've taken all the precaution necessary to prevent that from happening. And because we have seen all that in the past, these events have brought us together, and we have decided to make this right and create a token that will be different.
Okay, and how many years have you been active on average, the whole team?
In crypto in general?
Yes, no, in crypto specifically.
Like 1.5, 2 years.
Yeah, I'm something like that too.
Yeah.
I think Kat is most experienced guy from our team.
Yeah.
Could you tell us the main objectives of this project?
The main objective of the project is to create a project that will yield passive income for our investors over a long period of time in the future. There is many DAO projects currently that offer massive returns in the bouts of thousands of API per year. But the issue with them is that they're not sustainable. They never last a long time. We're aiming to offer a rate of return on our staking that will be better than any bank, and it will be sustainable over long periods of time. And a way of staking that will not favor the whales for the expense of the smaller investors. We want everyone to be equal on our platform.
I mean, our most important thing is that we are trying to be as legit as possible. So all that safety measures in our contract and with our token are made just to make community comfortable with buying our token. And our future plan is to create exchange with staking platforms. So basically, we want to give people passive income.
The main question is, with all due respect, with the main objective, considering the investors and the rate of return of their investment. But the main question is, what is KTO going to add to the crypto market? Is it going to be NFT in future, or be listed in, in Metaverse, or are you going to make a DEX, decentralized exchange, or centralized exchange? So what is it going to add to the crypto market? That's the main. What's the main objective of this project, other than creating value for the investors?
I think what we're looking to do that's going to be different is we are building a centralized exchange. It's going to offer newer projects the opportunity to be listed on a centralized exchange. There'll obviously be a vetting process in place that ensures that the projects looking to list are legitimate. So developers will have to undergo a similar process to ourselves, where they'll have to have a KYC evaluation as well as a contract audit of their token. But for ourselves, and our project, I think the niche is that we're looking at offering smaller projects a way of trading their token without being hindered by gas fees, and then obviously staking being a huge part of this as well. Offering stable staking returns with passive income that's reliable.
And it's not going to be 100% centralized, because we have a plan to create community vote for new projects. So a community will decide which projects we're gonna list on our exchange.
Yes. While the admin is congratulating you on aiming to establishing a centralized exchange, because it's a very huge step for a token, but the question is, how far have you gone? How much investment have you been doing? How much investment have been done in this token, in this project? And could you let us know about the roadmap and where you're standing right now? Thank you.
Yeah, I think currently the stage we're at, we're coming out of research and development phase, which has been essentially just making sure that everything we had planned regarding centralization, everything we're looking to do was feasible, and that we'd be able to fund it and make it sustainable, so that we'd see income from it, and it would be able to sustain the exchange itself, which will be obviously will be listing these newer tokens for a greatly reduced price, making it an affordable entry to trade on a centralized exchange. But we need to make it sustainable, so we will be putting a small tax on transactions, as well as taking a small amount of the token supply as part of listing on the exchange. But as I say, as far as development is concerned regarding the CEX, we're still in the research and development phase.
Yeah. They're asking that as the token was launched, initially it had the multiplied about 13 times, but then it decreased, and the volume of trading has been also decreased as well. So, and currently there are about 1,509 people as holders. There are two questions. One of them is why there are so much low holders for this token, and the other question is that do you have any marketing plan to attract new holders and increase the holders of this token? Thank you.
Yeah, we've been in talks and have worked with people in the past promoting the token, but we're continuously in talks with influencers and making partnerships with high-profile people within the space. Luna Strategy are helping us with our analytics and running our social media. We've seen good feedback and analytics based on that. Regarding the charts and the early movements, I think when we launched, and obviously the initial drop we had in volume, that was basically a result of the crypto market in general dropping off, and then we saw a big recovery when we started pushing our marketing and working with influencers and spreading information about the project and what we were doing, what we were looking to build. And then following that, most recently, of course, we saw a bit of a downside based upon market conditions again, mainly. But I mean, one of the things we're looking to do, and we're reaching out to you guys, is we're looking to find a broader outreach with international communities and investors. So that's something we're definitely looking at doing currently, and looking at various different communities in various different countries.
Yes. There is one question that we actually forgot to ask you at first, but could you let us know the meaning of the token? Why have you chosen this name for this token specifically? Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. The meaning of our token, we've described it in our light paper. Essentially, the investors will be staking their coins, staking their Kounotori, and receiving passive income in return. This is sort of demonstrated through the stork going into the river, into the lake, and retrieving treasure. So the metaphor is there, and it marries quite well with the staking platform and what we're aiming to do, and what we're giving investors in return. It's based on an old traditional folklore story from Japan, where people would see the stork dive into the lake and retrieve treasure. So the idea of the story is that you'd see the stork go into the lake and retrieve fish, but there were old stories and old folklore of the of the stork retrieving treasure instead of fish. So what we've done is we've taken that folklore story and applied it to the staking platform and what we're looking to do. So our symbol, our logo, is the stork that's retrieving treasure for its holders.
Talking about the marketing again, back to the marketing question. Now, could you tell us which countries have been actually added to the community? What nationalities are added so far?
So we have Persian community, we have Chinese, and we've started Japan communities last week. And we are also trying to create Indian community. We've actually started today with our marketing agency because they have some plans to push that Indian community. So we have 4 right now.
There's also a question regarding the Ukraine flag behind the logo. Is it being in solidarity with the Ukrainian people, or are you from Ukraine, or is got other reasons behind it?
So we've decided to give half of our marketing tax from this week to help Ukrainian refugees. So we're trying, to support them a bit.
There's also one question regarding a person or named Queen.oco as a coin of Shiba token, and that person is followed by the Shiba token owners as well. Is there any meaning relationship between she or he is also seen in Kounotori's community as well? Is there any relations here related to Shiba and this person, or not?
I mean, she is moderator for Shiba Discord, I think, and I think Telegram too. But she's just in our community, But we have Kat from Shiba. He used to be community manager for Shiba, so he was like a person after dev team for Shiba. So he's working closely with us right now.
Mm-hmm. There is one interesting opportunity that, considering the relationship you're having with the Shiba community, is it possible to have an MAA session in the Shiba community promoting the KTO to attract more investors in this regard, or not?
I mean, we're open for any kind of relations with Shiba. We have tons of Shiba investors because they followed Cat. So we could work with Shiba very closely. It's not a problem for us. We actually are planning to add liquidity to Shiba Swap. To be part of their Shiba DAO that started, I think, a week ago. But for now we just added liquidity to Quick Swap. So I think it's gonna have to wait like a week or 2. But yes, we're planning to do it.
There is one expert here analyzing the chart, and we're going to have a technical analysis right now, and the audience will ask some questions, and we'll ask you afterwards, and then we're going to wrap up the as a summary to let you know the technical analysis. We can say that the chart is in the increase channel, and if it actually breaks the 70 and then 1, then it's going to have a increasing trend. But do you have any supporting plan for the increase in the price, or you're going to just go through the communities?
I mean, we still are trying to find, good influencers. We're trying to work on TikTok or work with YouTubers, but it's quite hard to find good YouTuber that won't charge us, I don't know, 20, 30K per video, because that's what they ask for mostly. So we have our marketing company, which is doing pretty good job for us every day. We have paid ads, we have PR articles, so we do marketing every day basically.
Is there any news that you haven't shared in any other community so far, and you're going to share it with us for the first time here regarding this token?
I mean, not really, because we are always trying, to announce to community anything we do. So we're open and transparent to community, and we just when we do something, we just tell them what are we doing. But there is a small announcement. I think some people already know we've been listed on QuickSwap, so we have bridged to Polygon to lower gas fees, and I think it's quite good news actually.
There is a welcoming gesture in Cryptogram, and that's that the developers and the owners of the new token that are going to cooperate with the Cryptogram community are going to be set as admins right after this official video chat, and the group will be yours. There are some periods of time that they close the group, and the group will be totally yours in order to update the information and share the latest news to the community. And they welcome you to the Cryptogram community. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm just waiting for one good news for you guys. Just give me 2 minutes.
Oh, yep, I can announce that, yep. So, as an appreciation for you guys hosting the AMA and giving us such a warm welcome, we thought we'd do a bit of a lottery giveaway to everyone in voice chat. We're going to pick 3 people at random and give away $100 worth of K2O to 3 lucky winners.
We really thank you and really appreciate your gesture, not for the amount of the value you're going to share with us, but because of the good feeling that it had brought to us. Thank you very much, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, thank you for AMA. It was really great, and it was really nice to meet you all.
So we are going to wait for the lottery right now.
What we'll do is we'll post the winners. We'll post the profile pictures of the winners within the Telegram group.
So we end the AMA session right now, and you're going to paste their actually information in the Telegram group, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they can direct message us their wallet address so that we can send them the tokens.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for your kind gift. We really appreciate it. We are going to close the group right now, and you're going to be set as admins, and so you could share the information and also the nominees of this honor gift. We really thank you, and we're going to close the session right now. Yes, please.
Yeah, we've posted names and profile images of 3 winners, so you can just send us a message with your wallet address and we'll send KTO.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time.
You're most welcome. Thank you very much for being here.